All right. Hey, folks. Hey, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Mize with the Guys. Hopefully, you listened to the last episode, but this episode will be Puerto Rico Part Dos. And this is sponsored by very own Corona brand. We're sorry your production's down during this virus, Corona, but I'm still purchasing your stuff because we love you. So yeah, please listen to all of this next video. It has some great stories. I'm gonna start it off a little differently this time. So peaceful without Petty here. Such an idiot. Anyways, I'm just gonna show you some of the pictures that the stories will be told on why in the world we did these things and what these pictures are about during this podcast. So listen all the way through. I'll get you a seltzer, a beer, drink of choice whenever we see you after this horrible virus is gone. All right, so this I like to call, this is our album cover. You know, when I become a big famous country musician and I'm learning the guitar, no, I'm not. But this picture was from our excursion trip in Puerto Rico. Had a great time on that. Now, these two pictures are in the series of Petty the Molester. On the left is Petty molesting Sim's tatas, and on the right is Petty molesting his favorite animal on earth, the iguana. Still can't believe he caught one. And lastly, this one's called Petty's mullet. I mean, just look at that. We did this on a beach during the coronavirus with drinks in our hands. It's unbelievable how this didn't go on Old Row, Barstool, Full Send. We're upset with all of them, but you know what? It was Rona season. I guess it technically still is Rona season. So these pictures will be described in this video, and I really hope you watch till the end. All right, folks. Now we're going to go to our YouTube intro that was made by a 2005 gamer. Peace out and enjoy. And we got to drive to the beach house in the morning, which is like, I don't know, 35 minutes away. And Claus is not doing the best in the morning.
Nah, man, he's hurting.
He's hurting.
We moved. We were moving pretty slow. We were kind of late, but Claus's dad was great with it.
See, the problem is I always wake up feeling fine, and then it hits me like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
It hit me while we were driving. And I'm driving, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is not happening right now. I thought I was fine. And, like, I just have horrible, like, dry cotton mouth. And I'm just like, fuck. I need water. I need something. We're just driving. My dad's like, should we stop to get something to eat? I'm like,
we're all like, yes.
Oh, yeah. we stop and we pull over and we go to the good old taco maker.
Dude, we were looking rough in the car. If somebody would have seen us, like, it was like that scene from The Hangover when they all get out of that car and they're just like covered in blood and dirt and all that other shit. And it was like,
let me tell you, that taco maker was just a beautiful establishment. I never even heard about it.
Yeah, they had a nice bathroom.
Definitely treated me well.
You ever hung over and try to order food in Spanish? When you don't know Spanish, even though you're a fluent Spanish speaker, like myself. Yo soy taco. I mean, yo pido el burrito. No, yo quiero un churro. Can I just get a taco and a lemonade? Please. Can somebody help me?
So the tacos were great. For some reason, the Latina behind the counter loved Sim.
Yep.
And gave him like 4 extra tacos that he didn't before. But I mean, it was if you've ever had Taco Maker, I mean, it's good. So if you haven't, try it.
Let me tell you, that Sprite Zero that I had, that slapped. The 2 tacos I ordered didn't even finish the second one. That was rough. I told my dad he had to drive back too.
Yeah, you did.
That's because I was like, dude, that's not happening.
places in Puerto Rico just need like numbers, like McDonald's. Like I can just say numero because like I
Pretty-
got like a couple
Pretty
tacos.
sure they did have numbers.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah,
I
they
don't
definitely do.
know, but I got some food and like I was okay. I'll eat it, but I don't know if I got what I wanted. But
You enjoyed
that's
it.
not
You
important.
enjoyed it, didn't you?
That didn't matter what it was. I was gonna eat it.
So now we're at the beach house. And the beach house is like maybe 10 minutes away from this place, which is awesome. We're having fun, but we got to go to the grocery store to get the essentials. I'm talking beach beers,
Mangoes,
mangoes,
Beach beers,
Majorcas,
rum,
avocados,
Flan.
rum,
vodka pouches.
limes, Corona,
We bought a watermelon.
and tu madre. These sangria gasolina pouches are just wonderful. I actually don't even think I've had this one yet, so I'm gonna give a little sip to this one. But yeah, so we went to the grocery store. Quaz's wonderful dad bought food. We bought some of the food.
Except he bought like $20 of veggies, and we bought like $200 of crap and vodka and like booze.
booze.
Yeah,
not
one in
vodka.
Rome.
One in Rome. One in
Well,
Rome.
Hey, we had enough
Well, we
chips and
also-
salsa though. So.
Exactly. Petty was loading up on chips and salsa.
Tu madre.
How is
Muy
it?
bien. Muy bien. Sim would like it.
Want to save me one for when I get back?
It is a vodka cranberry frat passion fruit and orange juice adult juice box. Please try it.
Damn, impressive.
But yeah, so we bought, I don't even know how many beers. For sure 4-ish cases.
I think everybody got their own.
I had
case.
the 2-liter Heineken.
You got a 2-liter Heineken. I had 2 Presidente, like 20,
So gross.
24 ounces.
I got a thing of Medea for him.
Bottle of
So-
champagne.
Like a case of Corona.
We had 2
Corona.
bottles of champagne.
Yeah, no, we had fun at the
Some
beach.
champagne. We got the thing of Don Ku.
Yeah, I handled
Don Ku, the
Don.
handle that was gone in a day and a half.
We got the pouches. We got the Keystones.
Yep.
Or no, we got the V9s. That's what we got.
Oh yeah,
The
the V9ers.
The V9s, baby.
Shotties only for those, but
Those are the true diesels.
those. So we we get settled in, make dinner. That night was kind of chill.
We went to the beach for a little bit
Went to the beach for a little while before.
because I remember that's when I started to feel a lot better. I was like, this is what I needed to sweat.
You
Yeah.
guys
out.
are forgetting a very
a few more
important
drinks in me.
moment in this whole spring break trip.
What's that?
So,
that day
on the first day,
at the beach house.
Wait, is this about Iggy?
no, this is about my hair.
This was day 2, bud.
Yeah, dude.
We did that all day.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I
don't
got all
know
these
about
days
that.
mixed up. I thought we did it on
But
day
I think
one.
it might have been day 2.
Pretty
All
sure
right,
it
day
was
2. Whatever.
Because we
We'll
woke
talk
up.
about- I'll
woke
get
up-
into that.
We woke up that morning and we're like, let's do this.
All right. Anyways, what happened the rest of that day night?
We went to the beach for a little, got groceries, and
Ate and drank,
ate
made
and drank,
food.
yeah. Was it?
Some
Didn't we-
something out of our senior frogs cups.
Oh, we
We
totally
made pina
forgot about
coladas.
Old San Juan.
Yeah,
Sun-
when was that?
Sunday morning.
Dude, we didn't even
Oh.
talk about Old San Juan.
I mean, we ate, we drank,
We hung out. We hung out with my aunt, uncle, and
Yeah.
baby.
That's when Elmo came into the factor.
Oh gosh, Petty looked like a grease ball, basically like he looks every time he's on this podcast.
So what you guys don't see right now, in Puerto Rico, so I'm a hockey player. So I grew out the long, luscious, beautiful flow that just flowed back into a gorgeous
Mom.
waft of hair.
No. it was
And I
disgusting.
shaved my beard into a gorgeous handlebar mustache that a Harley Davidson would enjoy to have mounted on it.
I can't listen to this kid talk about facial hair.
Okay, anyways, that doesn't matter. We he had a stroller and he strapped in a baby Elmo and it was really creepy, and we'll show you that picture. And it was poor Elena's baby Elmo and stroller, and Penny just stole it from her.
I played the ukulele with baby Elmo. Just don't forget about that.
Basically,
Basically, looked like a
Penny
pedophile.
was a pedophile which I
And
think
I was very worried for my cousin because I was about to beat the crap out of Petty.
I was
Anyways,
authentic.
that was Sunday morning. We're at the beach house now, and it's day 2, or who knows what day it is at this point. All I know is I had a drink in my hand the whole time. And one of the days at the beach house, Petty's getting a mullet, but it has to be
So,
on the beach.
I had the long hair. I had the handlebar mustache. And one of these nights, we had a couple drinks, and I was convinced of this great idea that if the guys bought me drinks, that I would let them shave a mullet in my hair at the beach. So, preparing for this moment.
With Coronas in our hands.
So,
We all had to be drinking while this happened.
you know, I don't think this has ever been done before, but what day was that again?
It doesn't matter.
Day 2 of the beach house. I wake up and look in the mirror, and I knew everything was going to change.
And then so basically, I took a beard trimmer, put on a little safety thing, and I just buzzed the sides away.
As I looked off into the beautiful ocean blue water with the gorgeous wind flopping around that mullet.
And
I hate you.
we attempted to, like, we got a bunch of videos and pictures and everything. We attempted to get on some type of social media because I mean
We wanted Barstool, Old
Barstool,
Row,
Full
Fifth
send.
Year.
I would have thought that we would have been more successful. Not gonna lie.
I thought we would have made it because, like, that's just ingenuity at its
I've never seen anybody give somebody a mullet on a beach during spring break while drinking beer.
Yeah, and Corona during the Corona. But I mean, it was ingenious.
Legendary.
It was legendary, but you know, maybe we'll get on at some point in our
It's a shame. It's a shame.
lives.
They were missing
So
out on
now
high
I have
quality
a mullet.
content.
So
But-
now Petty has a mullet.
Fun fact about that mullet: I was complimented on my mullet giving skills by
This is true.
by Petty's barber, whoever you go to, fake barber.
By my cosmetic salon artist, in which I got my hair done at.
Are you kidding me?
There's the term.
Shout
I
out
was
to
looking
Sports
for.
Clips, baby.
Oh, sports.
Walked in there and she's like, "So, you're getting rid of this, right?" And I go, "No." Ha ha ha. Yeah, my girlfriend said I'm not allowed to see her unless it's gone.
And have you seen her?
Hey,
since?
hey, wait.
I saw.
Whipped.
Absolutely.
But
whipped.
she did say that Quaz did a very good job considering the circumstances and the materials he was given to work with.
That's right.
Yeah, your head. Boring material. So then we'll move on to the next day. I mean, basically the nights we're making dinner with all of us and Quaz's dad and, you know, drinking. Quaz drank like the big, like, giant Heineken bottle. Like, what was it, 1.5 liters?
2, pretty sure. Pretty sure
I think it was 1.5 liters. It was like a barefoot wine bottle. Anyways, that's not the point.
Me and Sim had a good heart-to-heart on the beach while pretty.
We sure did. We sure did.
And then we
Yeah.
got really.
Oh,
burnt.
that's when we went to go
Really
get
burned.
food. We went to go make lunch, and you two just.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
those guys
We
got-
saw a
fried.
dog fight. We did some coconut bowling, some coconut bocce ball.
Oh, yeah. Coconut bocce ball was the best.
And then an event came up that was just a miracle, act of God. So before this trip, I was talking about catching an iguana.
No, you weren't talking. You were obsessing.
I was watching videos on the
wanna
whole
hear it, guys.
process
I don't want to hear it.
in which to catch an iguana. And while I was having a couple medallas on the beach, you know, you got to go out to the water and you got to take care of business because you can only drink so much before you have to take care of business. So me, Sim, and
Is
Hef
that
are
how
out.
that works?
That's how that works.
You got to break the seal at some point.
So me, Sim, and Hef are out in the choppy water. And who noticed it first? Was it you, Sim?
Yeah, no, I saw something in the water.
I think
was like, dude,
wasn't
swear to
I
God, that's
taking a
like-
nap?
You're like, dude, look at that's a log. And then no, and then wait, you said that's a sea turtle. And Hef goes, dude, that's a log. And I looked at it and I knew That's an iguana. And so I go into the turtle man mode. I go into my nature catching skills.
Oh my god.
Freaking
You know,
Steve Irwin
crikey, mate,
Jr.
we gotta get up behind the creature. You gotta take it from the back, and you gotta go right behind the neck. You gotta make sure it's not gonna get you. So I wait for the waves to kind of bring it in. It was tired. I'm saving it basically. And as it's swimming, because iguanas can swim, I reach
Really?
down
Wait, give
I
me a
caught
second to
an
intervene here.
iguana.
I was the reason that
Yeah, he mentioned that.
the iguana. Okay, thank you. I thought it was a log because I'm like, what the frick is that floating? I mean, we all have a lot of beers and drinks,
We had a couple beers.
and I'm like,
Well,
sitting there, I'm like,
anyways.
what is that? And it was
So,
an iguana.
I catch an iguana and I immediately throw it around my neck to display my trophy. And all these little kids come over and they want to pet it and they want to touch it.
So
And I'm like, I felt like on top of
The
the
thing
world.
was like drooling though.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
gross.
the thing
I'm
is
just-
not alive.
I'm just like chilling in my chair, and all of a sudden I hear these kids freaking out, and I'm like sleep tanning. Like I'm not actually asleep, but like I'm asleep. And like I wake up and I like just see Petty, and I just see all these kids swarming him. Like, can we take a picture? Can we take a picture? He's just got this gross freaking drooling iguana around his neck, and I'm like, no way, he actually got this. Like, how in the world did this kid get it?
And in case you guys don't
And
know,
then I come to find out it was gift wrap by God to him.
it's not easy to catch an iguana because they can seriously harm you. But like, I was shooting my shots hard, and this just happened to be presented to me. So I went back to my chair, had a Corona, and put him around my neck as I sat there for a while. Everyone else thought he was dead, but don't worry, he was okay.
He didn't
Gave him
move for like
CPR.
45 minutes.
More
I
than
gave
that, dude.
CPR.
It was he did try to do iguana CPR, which was super funny. Matt, I'm sorry, but he started making out with this thing.
I was not making out with the iguana.
Yeah, you were.
I was
CPR.
pumping its chest. I was giving him some beers. I was pumping his
Oh,
chest.
you were kissing him. Your tongue was down his throat.
And I named him Rico. Senor Rico. Me
No,
iguana.
Rico. And this is
And
the
then-
story of Rico Suave.
And this is why you are now nicknamed Iggy.
Iggy.
And
Iguana.
that is how it came.
Teddy. That's why he is
So
called-
now, in case anybody is looking for an iguana catcher in Minnesota, I am the #1 iguana catcher in Minnesota. I am also looking for business. You can call me at 123-567-9999. And I will answer,
You forgot
and
a
I
6.
will catch your iguanas.
You forgot a 6.
It's in
Okay.
there somewhere.
Anyways, moving forward, that's the story of how Iggy became Iggy.
Iggy.
An unfortunate miracle given to him. Just an absolute birthday gift. Before
We all didn't want that to happen, but it sadly did. But yeah, the beach was a fun time. Made a lot
Yep.
of food. I don't know if anything like what else would we do. I mean, honestly, we would pack a big igloo cooler every day, go to the beach, come back, get more beer and stuff, mix some drinks, bring to the beach.
That's the
play some
agenda there.
football.
I mean, I threw a coconut against a rock for like 20 minutes, tried to break that. The coconuts are hard to break, man.
Oh yeah, Petty tried to break
really
a coconut
hard.
for about 2 hours, and it did.
Have y'all ever tried to break a coconut?
Did you have one of the coconuts on the excursion?
No.
That would have been your time.
So then what? We went
Are they different
Friday on the
coconuts?
excursion? or
Different
Thursday?
palm trees?
Yeah, so after like 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so 3.5 days at the beach.
Yeah.
We went on our little excursion. So on Thursday night we went back to my grandparents. Did we have dinner with them that night or no?
I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
we did, because we were going to go to Senor Frogs, but then we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we had to be up super early.
Yeah.
So then we wake up early. We go to the other side of the east coast of the island.
In Fajardo.
Alexa, shut up. So then
Hey,
we go
don't
to.
talk to your girl like that, dude.
Hey, she knows I love her, but she's interrupting.
You should
But
change
anyways.
Alexa to Spanish and be like, caliente.
Oh my god.
Why is
Hey,
Patty ever?
Regardless, we go to Fajardo and we get on this excursion, and we're like, we we go to this where we're supposed to go, like the parking lot, and we're just like chilling. We're like, are we in the right spot? Like, where are we supposed to go? There's like a little convenience store. There's like an old rundown like bar / restaurant that clearly is not in business anymore. It's all locked up, run down past its days. And we're just like walking around. We're there super early because, you know, my dad wanted to get there
We
super
wanted to
early.
put on a lot of sunscreen because we were sunburnt.
Yeah, we bought some sunscreen. We went
Hey,
to
let me tell you guys this. Never put on sunscreen with Michael Pet My John.
I have. Oh boy.
There's videos of his back, and when I asked him,
Hey, never put sunscreen on Hef's back. It's the nastiest damn thing that I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Petty, when you put like
you literally squirt half the bottle on your hands, and then you can't physically rub all that in onto any part of skin.
people will literally look as white as Hef's shirt does when you put sunscreen on.
Let me just tell you though, think about the worst homework assignment you've ever received. You look at that and you make that face. That's like Hef's back.
What?
You are horrible.
You are so wrong. Dude. You're trying to fucking reach down my drawers with extra sunscreen.
And you're just loading sunscreen on. But yet you were still burnt, so suck it.
Yeah, Petty got burnt bad.
But anyways, so we're just chilling. All of a sudden, this coach bus just shows up. And this just giant group of girls. What is he doing?
What are you doing?
And it's like zigzag. Sim's back was like zebra stripes with zigzags and a jaguar polka dots. Dude, do you guys remember that I got shit on the beach? I just remembered. I was literally sitting there and a bird shit on me.
And it was heaven telling us that Petty's a piece of shit.
Okay, so this could be like a new gambling game in Vegas. You watch these pelicans circle up, and they start circling, and then they go shh, and then like you start betting on them. You start betting drinks, you start betting pesos, and you say how good these pelicans do. Well, these pelicans were circling over us one time, and we're like, all right, I'm betting you $5 that this pelican dives down and he does a 360 and he lands and he's perfect. And the damn thing shit on me.
No, but okay, these Puerto Rican pelicans, they're a different breed. They like circle around up top, like above like the bay, and then they just dive bomb and like basically belly flop.
They just
and like shoot their like beak into like hopefully a fish, but like I never saw them eat any fish.
I never saw them eat any fish. I think they were just doing it for fun, and I loved it. I watched every minute of that. It's like dinner and a show.
We drank every time they.
We drank every time that, and we gave them ratings. Like that was 9 out of 10, 8, 7.5. He had a little. His beak was a little floppy on that one.
Oh gosh. Anyways,
let's get back to. I just had to remember that.
Oh, where were we? The excursion.
Yeah.
This whole just
a bus pulls up. Yeah.
Just a bus pulls up, and all of a sudden, just
me and Sim are pretty sunburnt, so we had to put on sunscreen.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We covered you guys putting on sunscreen for like an hour. Hef and I bought a couple beers at the convenience store, and then the bus rolls up, and it's just this lacrosse team from Massachusetts. Or
50 women come out of the bus.
BSU.
And 50 women. 50 women and their one like male coach too.
No, there was a girl coach as well.
There was a girl coach, but she's a woman. She's included in the 50 women.
I thought you meant like college women.
It's like if you could have like granted like Quaz and Sim and Hef a wish of just let's have this excursion be amazing.
A busload of beautiful women.
Just a busload of please let there be a busload of beautiful women come on our excursion. And that was answered.
Time out. You're saying a bus full of beautiful women? It's a lacrosse team. Guys, I don't know if you've ever seen a collegiate D3 lacrosse.
There were 5 good-looking girls.
There were a few.
I don't know if you guys know the situation in which Sim and Quaz and Hef were in, but they were about ready to shoot their shot with this can of beer at this point. They were were drooling over anything. I saw an iguana and Hef looked at that like, damn.
Oh my God. Petty,
could you put your penis in the iguana's mouth?
Could you tell everyone a little bit more about Hef's back?
Yeah, no. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Except the fact
Fucking
that
hair.
Yeah, I have hair on my back. Is that a problem?
Oh my god.
It's like if
Can we
I'm
move
not even
on
gonna
from this
say it.
hairy
Let's just
back
move on
thing?
from this. I don't want to picture that anymore, man.
It's hair, dude. You have hair everywhere. You have a shitty ass beard.
It's like if I took a Sharpie and I just drew a bunch of hair onto someone's back, and then I landed Mount Vesuvius and fucking exploded.
You don't even know what you're saying, but I'm crying because I think it's kind of funny. All right. Anyways, we're on.
What?
Petty thinks he's the captain asked Petty to drive the ship. So
Dude,
Petty
okay,
thinks
wait.
he's
Let's get to this
actually-
excursion now. So we get on this boat, and there's a lacrosse team. As Hef said, they're not good looking, but in your guys' eyes, I could see it.
No,
I could see it.
Hey, time out. There were a few very good-looking females on that boat.
But anyways,
Majority, yeah, not the best.
the captain gets us going, and it's kind of like a booze cruise. And me
Not
being
kinda,
my
it is.
Oh,
me,
we were
me
drinking.
being in my natural element and my sailor's roots, I go, Captain, I can take the wheel. And just like the Carrie Underwood song, I mean, Jesus, take the wheel. Petty, take the wheel.
No.
And I drove us to the
All right.
island of good fortune.
So I'm gonna tell you what actually happened here. Have you guys, our listeners, ever listened or seen The Office when Michael takes the whole crew on a party on a boat, like a boat party, like basically what we were doing, and the captain, I don't remember his name, but he told Dwight to steer the ship while he was busy, and so he was up in front with a wooden wheel steering, right? It wasn't the actual control center. And that was how Petty was steering the boat. He wasn't actually driving. He got
I
outsmarted
actually drove
and
it.
thought he was driving the boat.
Nope.
But
It
no
was
one would
real.
ever trust him with that.
The captain was Australian. He told me it was real. He gave me the wheel.
Okay, Dwight Schrute. Anyways, there were free rum punch, free pina coladas. We could buy some beers to shotgun. I mean, we were having a fun time for sure.
We didn't shotgun any beers though.
No, we didn't. We just
I
drank
threw one at Petty when he was swimming.
But basically,
We'll get
the
to
whole
that.
point of the excursion was to snorkel. We went to this one island, but we couldn't snorkel out for some reason. We just kind of hung out.
We went to Coconut Isle Island. It's a really cool place.
We went to Palomino.
Palomino Island.
And then we went to Sea Turtle Cove, and that's where we
It was also Palomino.
I
Well,
don't
also
off
let's
the beach.
talk about the boat race to get to like the anchor spot.
that was crazy.
Oh, I
That
forgot
was
about
insane. We almost crashed into another like full charter of people.
We almost got into a mutiny. I mean, there was almost guns pulled.
We were almost getting into a fight in the Caribbean.
I saw a guy take a whale harpoon and he starts pointing it at us.
that. You must have been hammered.
It was like Pirates of the Caribbean. You know when the two ships are lining up and they're just shooting cannons?
I'm just happy we're here to tell the story now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because that totally happened. Because Petty's not bullshitting at all.
No, but actually, like the two boats, like were legitimately in a race, and like the captains knew each other, and they were like totally gunning for it, and we
We had the right of way.
had the right of way, and we won. So we
Oh.
went and snorkeled. My freaking mask was just horrible. It let water in like every time, so I had to keep my eyes closed half the time, so it wasn't that good.
The snorkeling itself, like the views, they weren't that great.
Yeah, we saw some fish.
I never snorkeled before. My first time.
But anyways, it wasn't that great. I mean, it was like, yeah, we got out there, we tried it, we looked around, saw a few fish, nothing really.
Saw some fish.
My first time using flippers. I never even used the flippers before.
I thought you
I didn't even
use
put
it.
on my flippers.
I didn't either.
Anyways, we
Use
got back to the boat where they were blaring music and the drinks were just flowing basically at this point.
And this is where we start trying to like learn about the women on the boat.
I had a couple drinks.
And they were just not kind women.
Well,
No,
they're from
not at all.
Massachusetts. I mean, come on.
They were just bitches.
They go to school in Massachusetts.
Not
They're all
responsive at all. No.
No.
You talk to them and they're like, why the
I just
fuck
want to
are
give a
these guys talking to
recommendation
us?
out that if you guys ever come across a snorkel, you gotta snorkel beer, pina coladas,
Dude,
rum
why do you-
punches.
Why you always gotta change the topic?
I
No,
was just
that-
thinking about that.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was
funny.
That was
very funny.
next. That
Oh.
did happen.
I
But that was
snorkeled a couple beers back here in Minnesota.
I still need to do it at my
It was
snorkel
fun
in
as
my
hell.
apartment.
It's so fun.
Guess what, guys? I think I found it.
Is that the snorkel?
Snorkels.
Oh yeah, and then on the way back, starts raining, so everybody goes below deck. You're not snorkeling right now.
Oh my
No,
god.
not a full one. I'm just having some, for the video.
Ew.
Cheers. We'll snorkel.
I could hear that whole thing.
What?
I could hear it going down your gullet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Where's my? Did you guys bring me back my senior frog cup?
I think I'm. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, we head back on the boat. It
That's
starts to rain, and everybody's below deck now, and it's just a big group of people all together. And so Petty starts talking to like this one family, and then
Wait, you forgot. You threw me beers.
I talked about that already. I was throwing you beers.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, I was floating and having beers, so I just want people to remember that.
Yeah, I threw some beers at a floating Petty because he's very buoyant, as we learned.
Oof.
Oh, if you need someone to be in the freaking World Series of floating, it's Petty because his body's 55% fat.
And the other 45 is water.
I like to think of myself as a majestic sea turtle.
Oh my lord!
What? No way.
No. But anyways,
Just remember,
at this
before I started
point-
talking to this family, I was talking to Sim, and he was trying to talk to this girl, and she's talking to her friend. And what did she say, Sim?
I have no idea where this is going. What are you talking about?
Remember when she was talking to her friend, and you're like, "Oh, hi." Like,
Oh, no, that was early on. That was early on.
no, that was when we were
Yeah,
coming back.
No, it was early
No, it was
on.
earlier. They were
it?
saying, they go,
She said, "Hey,
what do
cutie."
they yell? Oh, yeah, hey, cutie. And she was like right next to me. I said, what's up? I'm right here.
Yes, but those girls they ended up being from what, Penn State, and they were actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
They were
but
super nice.
They were staying in Fajardo, so they couldn't hang, but they were cool. But then,
But like you said, Quaz, I started talking to a family, and I told them to start drinking, and I didn't even realize I didn't consider.
Oh,
like,
these girls
how
were
old
from
they
Texas.
were,
One of
or
them-
whatever. I was just kind of.
They were
I was feeling it.
the two
One of
youngest
them
were
was a senior
There was a
at
senior.
some school in Texas, and the other ones were like freshmen or seniors in high school.
Seniors
And
in high
their dad
school.
was with them, and we have Petty, Quaz, and Sim like shopping with them, like getting them drinks and stuff. It was
Their
hilarious.
dad is
Wait,
just sitting
No,
right
not me.
over
Not
my
me.
shoulder.
I wasn't a part of that.
He was talking.
Oh.
Sim was talking to the Penn State girls.
Oh yeah. But
And
at
I
this
was
point-
initially.
Their dad was
I
sitting
talked to
right behind.
Quaz, introduced, and then I was looking at her dad as Quaz. After I introduced Quaz, I was looking at her dad, and he was just giving the stare down, and I was just like,
whatever.
like, I was
that
a little
girl
drunk, so
she
I was looking at her like-
a senior in college. Whoever that girl was, I mean, she was very attractive, very cute.
Yeah.
But
Guys,
at this point in the journey, it's raining. We're all under like the deck, and Sim is feeling very good. We have a
Yeah.
video of this.
We do?
It's hilarious, or a picture, I think. But basically, he was like, "Guys," and whenever Sim says this, he's being honest. He's like, "Guys, I'm fucking drunk."
say it once though, man. I mean, it was like several times. He'd look at me and he'd be like,
"Guys." Yeah, he'd like mouth it.
and I said, "Another drink?" And he goes,
Well, yeah.
But then we
It was just like all because of your dad. I just didn't need to, make a scene or something,
I respect that. I respect that.
You guys remember that we
I
went
would have.
to?
I probably would have shotgunned the beer if my dad wasn't there. To be honest,
Oh, for sure, dude.
but
We went to that Spanish McDonald's too right beforehand. I remembered that.
Oh yeah, we got the flat tire.
Oh yeah, we got a flat tire on the trip.
Dude,
to
I
the-
tried to
about that.
order just like egg McMuffin or something, and I couldn't even. I tried to order something, and she's like, what do you want to
Tried
drink?
order something.
She goes, what do you want to drink? And I go, yeah, like yeah. And I said it like 3 times, and then she goes, no, like cafe, like naranjado, and I go,
Oh my God.
I'll take OJ. I didn't know what Narahana de Hugo was. And I didn't know. I couldn't remember what cafe was. I mean, I feel like isn't that a color? But like,
Oh my
he
word.
said some other like, I don't even know what apple is in Spanish. So that was
Manzana.
out the window.
Muy bien, señor Sim.
Manzana, isn't that like tomorrow?
No,
Yeah,
it's mañana.
Oh,
Lord.
all right. Huh. Anyways,
Yeah, I forgot about that flat tire. We went to McDonald's. My dad went to
Dude,
fix it.
McDonald's though, like not in the U.S. is actually I didn't get any to eat, but like it stepped up its game for sure. It was way better than I feel like.
Outside of the U.S., it's so much better. than
dude, Sim loved his sandwich. I don't even know what it was, but he wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, I don't even. I was just like I don't know, some sort of breakfast sandwich. It was really cool though. It's good.
It did look good. I didn't get anything. I just got coffee.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. But then after the excursion, we went to the strip of all the restaurants. Oh my God, that was petty
Oh, it was
heaven.
fun.
Patty got all his street food, all his mofongo.
Hef and I had a couple more beers.
Me and Paul had a beer in every place we stopped.
Dude, I don't even know what that was. Like a fried
Oh, we had the
roll-up with
pinchos.
shrimp. No, crab in
Pinchos,
it. Oh,
that's
so
good
good.
shit.
Damn,
I mean, just
so good.
overall, the food in Puerto Rico is very good. The
anything
croquetas
fried there is good.
in
Dude,
Puerto
you got that
Rico,
like pico
croquetas.
rico, and then we got like empanadas, and we got them fried taco roll-up cheese. No, shrimp. No, crab.
Yeah, it was crab.
And those were really good too.
Very simple himself, baby.
And we all got food, and then what does Hef get? Well, as usual, a beer.
Hey, I got one of them too, just with food.
We got more than one. Me and Quad said probably 3.
Yeah.
In the span of us just walking down to different places getting food.
Shout out to my dad for driving that day.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Claus.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I don't even remember getting the kiosk, but when we were there, like, it was great. And I don't remember coming home, but
Oh yeah, because you guys fell asleep. There's like just
It was me.
Wonderfully cute picture of you guys just cuddling.
Yeah, it was me in the middle, and then Sim and Patty asleep on me, and then eventually I fell asleep, like right at the end.
It's just the cutest picture ever.
Maybe someone will see that later.
Oh no,
Alright,
I got it right here for the boys.
Dude, I met someone from from the class at the U of M when I was at the kiosk.
What?
Did I ever
never
tell you
seen
guys
that
that?
picture.
Oh yeah, we sent that picture on.
Yeah, I sent that picture around.
Dude, I never told you guys. When I was when I was getting my hat, I was like, I was kind of stumbling around a little bit. I was like, slurring my words, but I met this girl that I literally had a class with her last year at the U. It was unbelievable. I was like, wait a second, I recognize you. And whenever you say that to somebody, you're like, shit, I could either be right or I could be really wrong, and then I have to make something up. But it was true. It was unbelievable. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
I never heard that.
That's good.
Take over my own little segment of this show, and we're going to play a little game called Who Said This in Puerto Rico? All right, first quote. Sim's gone.
I'm at 11%.
Can I walk
Plug in.
down
Shoot.
the cobblestone streets with a churro, or is that just my fantasy?
That's petty. That was definitely petty.
Yeah, petty.
All right,
That
yep,
must have
you are
been me.
correct.
Talking about a churro, definitely petty.
All right, this one's pretty
Wouldn't that have
easy.
been nice
I'll
though,
give it
like
to you.
churro.
I want to go up to a cruise ship and lick it.
I had to be petty too.
Petty.
Yeah, I think I was talking about Corona.
Yeah, you're talking about the
I made a TikTok with that. People licking toilets, people licking cruise ships.
All right, let's see. What one do I want next? I think I want to marry that girl.
That was
Sim.
Sim.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
All right.
You could have just seen her first time.
Hey, when you know, you know.
All right. Someone told this person beer already? Question mark.
Right,
And
Quaz.
this person said, "Yeah, my hand was feeling kind of lonely."
Oh, that's half.
All right, this might be the best quote from Puerto Rico, and we don't even need to really guess who said it, because we know from this first statement. I'll be doing something stupid.
Petty.
Quaz, you'll just suck down cigars. Hef is never seen without a drink in his hand, and Sim gets his heart broken by Latinas while drunk.
God.
We have a few more just to finish this part of the episode. You have a hole in your ass crack.
That's petty.
I think that's half.
That's
No,
Quaz.
Sim. Everyone was wrong. That was in
When
the
did I
morning.
say that?
When did he say that?
In one of the mornings when we woke up, Petty had like
Oh.
boxers on, and
Oh.
there was a hole in his boxers.
Oh.
Said you have a hole in your ass crack, and I'm like, dude, Sim, everyone has a hole.
Oh, God.
We're gonna keep going. This is great.
We might as well keep going.
This one's horrible for whoever said this. Sometimes when I'm too lazy to moisturize my lips, I stick my finger in my pussy and rub it on my lips for
That
moisturizer.
was petty.
Definitely, yeah.
No.
What?
That was half, dude.
No,
Quaz?
it was Quaz.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you probably did if you said it.
That was no. I remember Petty saying that.
No, you said
There's no way I would have said that, dude. There's no
no, that
way.
was you. And you were like, oh yeah, I saw it online. I thought it was funny or something.
Oh no, I did. I was scrolling through Instagram.
What?
That's why.
All right, we have a few more. This one, just the first word gives it away. Amigo, come here. Smell my
Sim.
Wait, what was it? You got it.
What was the rest of it?
Amigo, come here and smell my poop.
What?
That was one of the last days we were there when we were back at Quaz's grandparents' place.
You just dropped the giant
It
hammer.
was in the morning, dropped just a dump Ruski. And
No.
he had to go shower.
Dude, it smelled so bad, dude. I could not shower. I could not.
Sorry.
All
Not
right,
really, but
let's see. We have a few more here. Maybe if I bark every time I have to cough, then they won't know I have the coronavirus.
That was petty.
petty, yeah.
That was petty.
That's when I was thinking about going in the airport.
Let's see what else. There's a few more here. All right, I like this one. This one, whoever said is just smart. I have to sit down and air out my taint.
That was probably you.
That's
the way
you.
prefaced
That's you.
that.
That's
Because
you.
you said it so smart. I mean,
No.
that's just making his quote seem
No,
better
it
than
was-
the rest
it
of
was-
us.
It was me, but that was after like I had a bad afternoon of chafing walking somewhere, and I just
You
needed.
probably had some swass.
I had some swaz going on. All right, two more, and then I'm done. I should have been born in the '70s because I would have been a porn star.
Petty.
Petty. Petty.
And we'll show you a picture. This guy had a dirty freaking handlebar.
I would have made a
Frickin'
lot of
with
money.
some Lines. He would have made a lot of money back in the day. All right, last one. Let's see.
Well, come on. It sounds
This
like you
is a
got
good one.
bunch.
If you never gamble, you'll never win big.
Petty.
Quaz.
Probably me. I was probably talking about Quaz in the stock market.
Yep. That was a petty quote.
Should have
Yeah.
bought Corona. I mean,
We should have bought
Continental,
stocks when we could.
whatever, I don't even know what it's
Dude,
called.
it dropped again. Do you realize that, Quaz?
I made it.
You know, Corona
I've-
stopped production
I've
of
been
beer.
going up. Yes, I know.
I made a ton, and then it like dropped the last week for me.
Oh, last week I've been making money.
Oh well, we're not in the same shit now.
Yeah, so I don't
Sim,
know.
were you looking at your beard?
Dude, Sims.
No, don't worry about it.
Fresh, though.
Quarantine
I
beard,
respect that
beautiful.
quarantine beard.
But no, we got to finish up this story here. When we get back. So Saturday.
So where were we?
I mean, we had
I
one
brought-
weekend left, and we
I
just
brought.
drank a lot.
I just brought everybody to the airport. That's all I did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that was
dude,
pretty
honestly,
much that excursion pretty much ended it.
that excursion was like, yeah.
Not
And because I was young.
necessarily.
The,
I still had a night.
Yeah.
Petty did have a night.
So
I
did
had
you.
a night.
You had a night.
And
But
then-
that was pretty much it for me.
Yeah. No,
Friday,
I mean,
baby.
You know,
of
me and
course we
Hef
went back
kind of
to
went
Prime.
toe to toe at prime time that one night, and
I got the best of Petty one night, and you know, this random guy buying us drinks got the best of me the other night.
I had a
Sounds like a love story.
conversation. I had a conversation with a retired guy. First thing he comes up to me, he says, "How old are you?" And I go, 22. And he says,
What?
Oh yeah, it was that dad. The dad and the mom were there.
and
Yeah.
I go, "How old do you think I was?" And he said, 29, easy. And I go,
Oh wow.
I
all
remember
right.
this.
He goes,
He's not lying.
"You still got a lot of life left to live, man. You better live it up. You better travel now." And I said, "Well, what about all this stuff going on?" He's like, "Don't worry about it. It'll pass over." No,
They were from
no
somewhere down
problem.
south. They probably don't even believe in germs.
And he started talking to me about like his whole life story about living down in Louisiana and
Wait, that
And
was the
then-
mom that was like talking about her daughter's so hot.
yeah, dude, she would
and
not
shot-
stop saying, "Oh my God, my
Shot-
daughter's so
that was-
hot." But you guys
that's what I was
cannot
trying to
have
get
her
at.
number. You're not allowed to talk to her. I'll literally kill you.
Oh
And I
my
was like,
because-
God.
because the guy buying half shots was trying to get her number,
Yeah.
and he had like a fiance or something.
This guy talked to me about living in Louisiana and Spain and Mexico and Brazil. He must have been part of some like, I don't know, underground, some sort of thing. But then anyways, we got to the point where he bought me a beer and I was just going along with the whole entire thing. I don't even know what I told him, and then the next day I had a 12-pack of Medaya and I got a little drunk on the beach.
I think the last story we need to tell on this trip is
Huff, we never even talked about our Coke Ices.
that's what I'm getting to, and then I
Okay.
think honestly that's like the best part of this trip. Like for me, so we go to this place called Buns, and I mean, like Buns, not as big as Teddy's, but like pretty decent sized Buns, right? No, it's not a
Nice
strip club.
cheeks.
It is a burger joint
It's not
that
a
is
strip club.
wonderful. Have Coke.
That'd be a good
iced tea.
strip club name.
But basically,
Me and Hef go to Buns at 12 in the afternoon.
so we go at like 11. We were there too early. We went at like 10:30, and it wasn't open till 11. So
Well,
they're like,
Sim and I went with you.
Yeah, that's where we dipped.
bought some beer and like sat at the beach for like 30 more minutes before Sim had to leave. And me and Petty went back to Buns, or everyone went back to Buns. Everyone got Buns, but me and Petty are thinking about our one of our good friends who sings some old school country music, and you know, we wanted a cheeseburger in paradise. On the
Shout
beach.
out to Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, we loved you. So we grab our cheeseburger, our French fries, our
Double
Coke Ice.
cheeseburger, cheese fries, Coke Ice.
Cheese fries, yeah, sorry. And you know, we stop by the local CVS and we get a 750 of Bacardi Superior. And
We must have looked like the fattest tourists in all Puerto Rico going down
you
to
know,
that beach. My
we
bag
put
started
down-
dripping. It was
Yeah.
full of grease. I started taking it and put it in my hair just so I could keep the hair back.
Oh my God.
Oh my lord!
I mean, I'm walking on that beach with a
You were,
bag
like,
full of
so slow
grease,
right now.
12, handle of Bacardi, no, Danku, I don't know what it was, and a Coke Icy.
That's Bacardi.
Coke
Icy,
And so we get down, we lay down our freaking towels, and we're in paradise. We break out the speaker.
It's like
We're
Neil
playing-
Armstrong setting his flag down in the moon. I mean, we planted our spot on that beach.
Yes, we did. And we played Cheeseburger in Paradise, and we ate our freaking cheeseburger, our cheese fries, and we made some very strong Coke ices.
That might have been the best cheeseburger for sure in Puerto Rico. I
Oh,
mean, I want some
one of the
cheeseburger
best.
recommendations in the States around Minnesota because
Blue
that
Dart.
cheeseburger, I
Yeah,
haven't had
Burger
one
Pub.
for a while.
But yeah,
Well, you know, our next episode, we have another special guest coming on to talk about fast food. So we can
we'll
talk
get
about
into
burgers.
hey, I can look at Petty, and I know he's gonna like that one.
So then
But
me and Hef
anyways,
had our last day together.
we had our last day together. We
And while you guys were doing that,
finished
I was
that
loading
whole-
up on cigars at the airport.
me and Patty drank most of that 750 in like 2 hours. We were mixing it with the
Yeah, you guys saved me like a shot.
gasolinas, and we had like 12 beers too. I mean, it was a fun time. Me and Patty had very fun on the beach. We went and went swimming for a while too.
Yeah, when I got back and I was just watching the stuff, I was just sitting there tanning, having the few drinks y'all saved me, and then
Dude, those waves sucked, man. You would try to ride them, and then you just get just your drawers full of sand all up in the gooch.
Must be how Nat feels when you try to ride her. I'm sorry, I love you, Nat. Actually, I had to say that though.
So, anyways, once asshole left.
so then the next day, I bring Petty to the beach. I like set him there. He has his beer and stuff. I bring Hef to the airport. I think did we get buns again?
You did. I got another Coke Icy.
Yeah, we went back to buns because then I took Hef to the airport.
I got cheese fries. I did.
And then I come back, and Petty is obliterated on the beach.
I bought a 12-pack of Medaya. And, I thought I'd just have a couple beers, just sit on the beach. Next thing you know, one beer turns into another, and then another, and another.
And then,
And then next thing you know, I'm 9 beers deep,
One
and I don't
beer,
I forget we're going out to eat again with his grandparents.
Boys, I hate to interrupt, but I'm at 2% and I won't be able to plug in.
I mean, we're probably gonna end.
We're
this
gonna
very
wrap it up
shortly.
soon.
So thank you,
it's been a
Sim,
pleasure to be
for,
on the
for
show.
joining us on this
So,
episode.
I ended my vacation how I started it, drinking and not remembering dinner.
And then we got Margs after.
Oh, shit,
So
that's
we're
right.
gonna thank Sim one more time. That's my freaking roommate. Love that man. I miss
Absolute
you.
beauty.
You should.
Who
be
knows? Who
here.
knows when we'll
Who's
see
gonna
each other
sleep
again.
on top of me now? Oh, that's what she said, Michael Scott.
We gotta plan our next adventure here soon.
We gotta
Yeah.
plan.
What do
an
you mean,
adventure
Hef? You
soon.
still have the guest bed available. You guys sleep in the same one.
We're not
Jesus
you and
Christ.
Monk, Petty. But thank you so much, Sim. We love you.
Bye-bye.
And best wishes in Chicago, buddy.
See you,
All right,
buddy.
peace. Bye.
All right. As to the rest of you folks listening to this was a hefty episode. Wow, Petty has a big screen and you're ugly. But thank you for watching. Thank you to our sponsors again. Gasolina, the adult juice
Damn,
boxes
Hef. I forgot to send you a
that are
package.
very good. I mean, these things slap. It doesn't even matter the kind, but tu madre es muy bonita. And then we have Bacardi again. Thank you for the wonderful drink I drank during this episode.
Shout out to Mary Ellis. Hopefully we'll be able to find your new spot in Florida.
Shout out to Primetime and Mari Ellis. We'll find you in Florida when you try to complete your life goal of having 59 restaurants.
If you guys would like to hear any more
That's a weird
elaboration on our stories, you can comment below.
Comment below, and we will hook you up. All right. Thanks, guys, and thank you for mising with the Puerto Rican Guysin. Peace out.
I hate you, Petty.
That was 1,562 beers ago.